On Broadway, she seems to have it all, a talented actor, singer, and dancer. But Tony Award winner LaChanze has added a new line to her remarkable resume. Producer David Pogue has her story.
LaChanze Sap Gooding, better known as LaChanze, has spent most of her life on stage.
I started my career in this theater, the Booth Theater. Yep.
Your first Broadway show?
My first Broadway show as a leading actress was on this stage.
It was 1990, and the show was Once on This Island. Then came starring roles in Company, Ragtime, and The Color Purple. That one landed her a Tony Award.
LaChanze! Oh my God, I won it. I really won it.
But behind the scenes, she's faced some tougher times.
I dedicate this song to my late husband, Calvin Joseph Gooding. Amazing grace.
In 2001, when she was pregnant with her second daughter, she got word of the 9/11 attacks. Her husband, Calvin Gooding, was a securities trader in the World Trade Center. She performed at the opening of the 9/11 Museum in 2014, but did not return to the World Trade Center site again until this past October, when she gave a one-night solo concert.
I want to claim this space as a place where I can be and not have the fear or the anxiety of stepping on someone's ashes. That the world will turn away from you, child.
But along her 40-year Broadway journey, LaChanze had noticed something many of her shows had in common: a certain lack of diversity.
People say, what do you mean Broadway isn't diverse? I've seen shows my whole life with Black talent on stage. And I say, exactly. You've seen Black talent on stage, but you've not seen Black talent behind the scenes. You've not seen Black directors. You've not seen Black choreographers. My entire career, the first time that I had a Black director was 2021 in Trouble in Mind. I've never had a Black director on Broadway prior to that as a lead actress.
Let's see. So Once on This Island, Black casts, but white writers?
White writers, Lynn Ahrens and Stephen Flaherty, who are amazing. I love them.
Color Purple.
White director, white writer. Ragtime, same thing.
How does that happen?
It happens because there are not enough people, Black people or people of color, at the decision-making table.
I like the way you look at life and think outside the box.
And so, after 40 years as a performer, LaChanze stepped off the Broadway stage to become a Broadway producer.
It's important for people like myself who have the access, who have the exposure, who have the relationships to get in a position for young Black people that want to come into my business.
Right.
Some people will say, well, I don't know any Black female lighting designers. As a Black producer, I can say, let me show you where they are.
Who see the deuce of spades, huh? Want to see it never fade, huh?
Her producing career is only 2 years old, but she seems to have the magic touch. Top dog Underdog won a Tony for Best Revival of a Play. The musical Kimberly Akimbo won 5 Tonys.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm looking for some streaks of color, maybe some extensions.
Oh, we have so many colors. Which color?
And the limited engagement of the play she produced last fall, Jaja's African hair braiding, had to be extended twice.
Oh my God! What are you doing? That's too much oil. You want me to break out?
I didn't put too much.
And I grew up in braiding salons. I raised my daughters in braiding salons. So it's lovely to be able to see a part of my childhood and my culture that we're now bringing to Broadway audiences and audiences that have never even considered going into a hair salon.
And producing isn't the end of her efforts to make Broadway more inclusive.
We stand on the shoulders of the incredible leaders and the artists who came before us. I am the president of Black Theater United, which is an advocacy organization, and our mission is to protect Black talent, Black bodies, and Black lives on Broadway and across America.
Thanks to the efforts of Black Theater United, 3 theaters on the Great White Way are now named after Black theater artists, up from just 1. And every major Broadway theater owner has agreed to a set of diversity principles, including
There will be no more all-white creative teams. They've all committed to that.
it all seems to be working. Last year, 29% of Broadway audiences were people of color, the greatest number ever recorded.
If we don't start diversifying the stories that we bring to Broadway, we're not going to have any audience.
She's producing another musical this spring, and she'll make her directing debut this year too. Her only immediate plans for returning to performing are right now. The song is from Kimberly Akimbo, the show she produced.
Father Time, slow down the day. Don't let the dark come and steal it away. For goodness sake. One of the missions that I have is to tell stories that are human, not based in the fact that I am a Black woman, that I have survived 9/11, oh, poor LaChanze. No, I need you to say, go LaChanze. You did that. You are thriving. You are helping to make room for so many others despite all of that.